Words and pictures. Words and pictures.
Hello. I bet you thought I was having a bath, but I'm not. I'm blowing some bubbles. I'll see if I can blow a big bubble. Ooh, quite a few big bubbles there. See if I can do some more. A battalion of bubbles. And over here, in this bowl, I've got some more bubbles. But hidden beneath the bubbles, there's something. See if you can guess what it is. There. It's a boat. Bench. Banana. What else can you see that starts with the same sound? Great, isn't it? I'm here in Portsmouth to see all sorts of different boats. Sailing boats, tugboats, fishing boats, ferry boats that carry people from one place to another, and old boats, like this one here. This one is called Warrior, and boats this big are usually called ships. You see, those masts, they were used for sails. For thousands of years, boats and ships used sails to catch the wind, to push them through the water. And I've come here to see another famous old ship. It's called the Mary Rose. And this is what's left of the Mary Rose, which was once a great battleship with masts and sails and cannons. One day, as she was sailing into battle, she sank, and no one really knows why. After she'd sunk, the wreck lay at the bottom of the sea, and most of it was covered in mud and dirt. But after hundreds of years, the wreck was discovered and brought to the surface for everyone to see. And now, every day, the ship is sprayed with water. This gets rid of all that mud and dirt, and it also stops the wood from drying out. But why did the Mary Rose sink? One reason could be that there were just too many things on board. Too many people and too many big cannons, like this one here. So you can imagine what the Mary Rose must have looked like before she sank. And this is how the Mary Rose probably looked when she was sailing out to sea. This book's all about the Mary Rose. In this picture, you can see her with flags fluttering and sails blowing in the wind. And along the bottom, you can just see a row of cannons. I've got some more boats bobbing in my bath over here. There's a speedboat. If I wind it up and set it off, there it goes. And this is a rowing boat. Oh. And this boat is a sailing boat. If I blow on it, it'll go along. There. But my favourite boat is this boat, because I can put things in it. Now, I wonder how many of these animals I can put in here before it will sink. Well, let's start with the mouse. There. That's all right. And now, a pig. Ooh. Tipping over a bit. A donkey. A cow. Ooh. If I put the sheep in, do you think it'll sink? Oh, there it goes. It's just as well these are toy animals, because I can dry them off. There are some animals who go for a row in a boat in today's story. And the story's called Who Sank the Boat?
Beside the sea, on Mr. Peffer's place, there lived a cow, a donkey, a sheep, a pig, and a tiny little mouse. They were good friends, and one warm sunny morning, for no particular reason, they decided to go for a row in the bay. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the cow who almost fell in when she tilted the boat and made such a din? No, it wasn't the cow who almost fell in. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the donkey who balanced her weight, who yelled, "I'll get in at the bow before it's too late"? Hey-oh! No, it wasn't the donkey who balanced her weight. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the pig, as fat as butter, who stepped in at the side and caused a great flutter? No, it wasn't the pig as fat as butter. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the sheep who knew where to sit, to level the boat so that she could knit? Meh! No, it wasn't the sheep who knew where to sit. Do you know who sank the boat? Was it the little mouse, the last to get in, who was lightest of all? Could it be him? You do know who sank the boat.
The first time I read this book, I thought, yes, I know who sank the boat. It was the little mouse. But then I realised it wasn't just the mouse. It was all of the animals put together. Just as well they could swim to shore. Over here, there's another animal that can swim. It's a beaver. But I wonder if a badger can swim. Badger. Badger in a boat. Beaver. Beaver on a beach. Bucket. The badger and the beaver are back on the beach. Badger, beaver. Badger, beaver. Both these words start with the same letter. Watch how Magic Pencil writes it. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. Top to bottom, up and all the way round. I'm bouncing, boing, 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 on a trampoline. Boing, boing, boing. And I've been training to do this for a long time. But now I've practiced, I can bounce on my bottom. I can bounce round and round. I can turn in the air and hardly touch the ground. I can bounce like a ball if I hug my knees. I can even bounce as high as an energetic flea. Well, that was a high bounce, wasn't it? What animals can you think of that bounce? There's a rabbit, or a kangaroo. And some birds even bounce when they're coming into land. Ooh, boing, boing. I'm going to carry on bouncing here, but I'll see you next time. Bye!